Hey guys, we're out here today with Streamline Ag in South Texas. Alan Hensley, Ryan Harlan, our TSS down here, and today we're looking at sunflowers. What can you tell me about this field as far as how long it's been planted and what type of sunflowers we're looking at?
Sure. Yeah. These were planted about 25 days ago, 30 days ago. And, they were planted, had 4 inches of rain before they even emerged.
Wow.
Yes. And then had an additional 4 inches since. So we've had 8 inches since it was planted.
Wow. And usually in sunflowers, that's a big hindrance, right? We have crusting that they have trouble getting through, maybe a lot of seedling disease that'll flare up on us. So far, actually looking pretty good and healthy. When it comes to Streamline Ag products in this field, what we've done here is, from a liquid standpoint, we had Upzyme in furrow with NutriCharge, right, to help keep that FOS available throughout the season. And then we used a planter box treatment where we added in a bioinsecticide and a biofungicide just for that extra protection, extra plant health, and some extra stimulation that comes along with the whole planter box system and feeding the crop. So what are your takes here on the grower standard versus the treated product here?
Right. So I have the treated on this side, and Alan's holding the untreated. You can see better root growth, better stalk mass, and you can't really tell it, but bigger leaves. And just walking around on the treated versus the untreated, you could definitely see better plant population as far as even spacing and emergence.
Right, and that spacing is very important in sunflowers from the aspect of each plant needs some room, right? It needs to be able to open those leaves up and just capture that sunlight,
right,
and not be crowded in there. Doubles are a difficult thing to deal with in sunflowers. Really reduces the size of the head of that sunflower.
Definitely.
What about early seedling disease or anything? Have you seen much of that? Have you seen anything to really slow these plants down? I mean, there's plenty of moisture, right? Maybe too much, a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, heat unit wise, we've had plenty because these are late planted. These are planted in middle of May, right?
So we're 2 months behind normal, as far as planting.
Right. So even on the untreated side, they've had the heat units to really motivate them and get them going. So to be outpacing that is, in my eyes, is fairly impressive because you've got no reason for this one to not just be maxed out on heat units and just running.
Right.
And so that's good to see. Building a bigger, more robust plant early on to help weather those late season stressors that we all know are coming. Right. It's always going to get hotter.
It's South Texas.
Yeah, exactly. So all right. Well, I appreciate you being out here today and going over this with me. And we'll come back here in 3 or 4 weeks and do some follow-up, and we'll see where we're at after we've got a little more growth.